Hello everybody, this is Z-Block and welcome to the Stanley Parable. So last few times I was booting troubleshooting and now it says set to my favorite time, apparently. So this thing is so oddball like that. Saying my favorite time. 4:20 p.m. your favorite time of day. Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? Well, actually I'm only 3 minutes off, so that's the funny part about it. After all, I know how much you enjoy saying the time correctly. Okay, now I'm curious how accurate 420 is. Let's use another slider. No. Um, Moderate, pretty accurate. It goes. You know, I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. I wish we had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data for you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip a couple new ones up. Should be ready to play next time we boot up the game. What the hell is happening? What an interesting, game already. The hell is that? Click to skip. I'm skipping. Oh my god. This is the game so far? Can I type anything? 427. You say so. So, what is this? I can't go in these doors?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yeah.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Stop describing what I'm doing. This is weird. This is very weird. I should just fuck with the narrator. My god. So, there's only like one direction I can go? Can I run? I know I can crouch.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office, because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Shut up, fuck you. I'm investigating. Let me do what I want to do. That's not even a keyboard. That's literally sounding like a keyboard. Where am I going? It feels like I'm going in circles. Why are the chairs...
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What if I don't want to? I'm gonna ignore you.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No. It's not what I'm doing. How big is this office?
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Drinking it all in? What? Does this guy know what he's even saying?
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'm not doing it. You can't tell me where to go. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna close the door.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Fuck off. You're such an asshole, dude. What is this? Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Will cause death. Penalty of misuse 1,000. Jumping off the cargo lift 5,000. Really?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Well, they better know that I'm powerful. Oh my god, no!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, I'm not listening to you. I'm closing every door. Just because.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
You're good.
Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'm not doing it.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
You stop that right now.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
What do you mean? She? Who's she? Who is she? Oh, okay.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
You don't really leave me much choice. You locked the door. Oh, fuck.
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh, God.
Gotcha.
You a bastard.
Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
That's just cruel.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
No.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
No, no. Good morning, employee 427. Press Z on your keyboard. What? Why?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Who put a couch in the way of the bedroom? Please press C.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I did not. Press O. What if I just ignore the command? What if I just press, like... I don't have a choice.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
There's no TV. Yeah. What's with all these...
So he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss,
out of here.
Everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
Let me out.
The thought excited him terribly.
No, it... Please press to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to
boys.
2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Am I even a part of this story right now?
As he wandered through this fantasy
God.
world,
No.
he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
What is happening right now?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and
can't
over,
move.
wishing beyond hope that it would never end,
can't move.
that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Tell your wife you love her. She's not even real.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be?
No.
In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Press F to go to sleep. I can move less and less the more this keeps happening.
I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself.
Hey,
He won't
easy
listen to
now.
me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Oh, shit.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
I don't know, man. Please press U to question nothing. I'm gonna question everything. You do not tell me what to do. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Ugh, fine.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll
Help
try
me.
once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die.
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
No! What? Oh. Not again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
My goal is to get out of here. I don't know how.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Not doing it.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Why are you so mean to me? What did I do wrong?
Look, Stanley,
maybe I can
think
go
perhaps
that way.
We've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
It's not gonna
There's
kill me if I
someone
jump
you've
from
been
here, right?
neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
What? Really?
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that
No.
convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why,
Yes.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
No, you don't.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now
What is
listen
this?
carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, shit. I like being based at Red Pill, but he told me to go there, so I have to go through the blue.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, I heard you clearly.
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
What is happening here?
Stanley walked through the red door.
Ah,
All
blue.
right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Yes, I must know.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
Okay, hold on, hold on.
Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Let me say something too,
Take
man.
a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Sure. Sure.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Yeah, but like all these buttons, they do the same thing. It's a 5 out of 5 experience.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul.
No, you
You
didn't.
can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
I doubt it. Wait, what the fuck is going on? The world leaderboard. Oh, what's this? In total... Wait, is this all happening in real time? Oh my god. Did you know that 21.3% of players skip the intro sequence? Okay. This is you, Stanley. That's not me. I've been playing for at least 18 minutes. That is not me. You're objectively ranked 9,328 out of 93. You're not even giving me time to read, man. You're rude. I'm going back this way.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again,
Not really.
Honest answers, please.
5.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
I just want to watch the world bird.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Hey, wait,
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Jeez, you're so
See,
passive
what
aggressive,
do we have
dude.
here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Why? What do you got in mind? No, no. Oh,
Aha!
Firewatch?
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
When did I end up in
Well, it
Firewatch?
seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man, spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower.
That's
Perhaps
not
for
what's
some
happening
sort of
here.
Twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a
The
fascinating
S's.
venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
I've played this game before, though. This is Firewatch. Why did he take me to Firewatch?
Oh, no. No,
What?
no, it can't be.
What? What now?
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly, block it off.
Hey, wait.
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now,
There's gotta be a way out of here.
Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's
No.
find another game.
No.
Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
He's trapped me.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
What have you done? Rocket League?
Wonderful. See,
What?
this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't
Except
any
I can't
possibility
run.
that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Yeah, well, you're gonna be impressed, let me put it that way.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
No, it's Rocket
I
League.
think it's sports
It's Rocket
ball.
League.
Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think
What?
surely we must.
What are you talking about?
Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
What happened? Oh my god, no. No. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. How do
Are
I...
you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
Yay! Oh my god.
Yes! Oh goodness,
Oh
that
my
really
God.
does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable.
What are you doing?
More balls!
More balls. Oh my god. Rocket League didn't have these many balls. This guy doesn't even know games. What am I doing? Are we sure this is Stanley's Parable? I'm so confused.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun?
Woo!
Is this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're
guess.
having a good time, because guess what?
What a
it's
save.
over. That's right.
hey,
Your little
what?
fun comes to an end.
No.
This is my game, and what I say goes.
No!
You get to have fun when I
No.
let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow,
Who made you
I don't
judge,
think you'll
jury, and
enjoy it as
executioner?
much, but who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best.
It is true.
Take care, Stanley.
Okay. Thanks, guy. The fuck? Why did he put me in Rocket League? He put me in Firewatch. What is happening? This is too meta.
Hold on. What are you doing?
I'm killing myself. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
What in the fuck is happening here? Oh god. Now we're just in the black abyss. Where the hell? What the hell is this? Where am I now? This makes no sense. I'm confused. I've lost all bearings on reality. That's okay. That's a-okay. I make the rules around here. Not you, Mr. Narrator. You don't tell me what to do. Like Rage Against the Machine once said. F you. I won't do what you tell me. Now what do I do? Oh. There. What the hell? Is there something in here? Can I get in here? No? Okay. Alright. Forward. Forward. Why does it sound like I'm hitting keyboards when I am not doing that? Oh, hello. What is this? Am I not supposed to be here? What
I
happened
wonder
now?
what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way.
What?
Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
What do you
I
mean
can
the
wait.
end? What's happening? You just leave me in dark nothingness? What the hell? No. No! No! No!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to
I
go to the
don't
meeting
care
room.
what
Perhaps
you
he
think
had
it
simply
means.
missed a memo.
You get me out of this place.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, that's what I wanted to
Standing now in
do.
this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. He did not. No, I'm not doing it. Ah. Okay.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got
Nope.
on track.
Not doing it. I'll toy with you just a little bit to make you think that's
But
what I'm
Stanley
doing.
didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from
Come on.
here, it's,
Don't think too hard.
left.
Can I go right? Shit. Shit. I'm in his world.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
You fucking douchebag. I hate you so much.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly...
Let me out of here.
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Guy doesn't even know his own game.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right.
Stop it.
Yep. Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
You're just gonna run me over. What is this? What the hell is happening here? Oh my god.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not
The
supposed to be
architect's
here
room.
yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
I've seen everything.
We just have to get back
Too
to
late.
oh,
Too late. You've
who
given
am
me
I
everything.
kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart
Hello,
the game from
Neo.
the beginning. And this time,
You've
suppose
been
we
here
don't
before.
wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
What? Stop that. Fucking stop
All
it.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
How else can I break this game?
When Stanley... Wait, what?
What?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh,
Why
did
is
something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No, that was
Did
you.
move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then.
Stop
It's
it.
an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Can I go this way? No. Well. Where am I? What is this? Inner guilt. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself. Fuck you guys. Every one of you are being mean to me. I did nothing wrong. This is all your fault.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can
You're
promise
making
you
the adventure.
there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
This is all your
I find
fault.
it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
You just took me into the back rooms.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
I don't
decided
know,
to go
Matt.
to the
I don't
meeting
know.
room.
You make the
Perhaps
story.
he had simply missed a memo.
Stop it. Stop toying with me. Oh my god, no!
Okay, yep.
No!
It's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
What do you mean? What do you mean? There's nothing in here. Let me out of... No? Oh, somebody spilled their coffee. I hate Mondays. Do you think somebody should say you got a case of the Mondays? No, man. No. I think you get your ass kicked for saying something like that.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
You're just...
No, wait. Never mind. The story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
What are you doing, man?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so.
I don't know what
can't
you're trying to
quite
do
recall,
with
but I
me.
believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
No, it takes place in Silent Hill
Do you
2
remember,
now.
Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
What?
You win!
Yes, let's go! Let's go!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Thank you. That's the nicest thing you
no.
said to me this whole game.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Hey.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Okay, to be fair, I put in a lot of work to...
All right, I've got a solution. This
What?
time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line. Just
Okay.
follow the line. How simple is that?
Well, I don't know how to do that. I'm incapable of following... No!
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
What line? What do you mean, line? You're seriously gonna be that much of a prick? Just because I don't want to listen to you? Okay. There's no other... I hate you so much. What is he doing? This guy's toying with me.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
No.
Here's a thought.
What?
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
What?
Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay.
Maybe.
Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office,
Whoa.
is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
What is he doing with me?
You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
No, we don't need that. What are you doing? What the hell is this? What if I just ignore you? Oh. Payday 2. What the hell is going on? I don't like you. What are you doing, man? What the hell are you doing? This isn't even lines. He's a bunch of
Cut
shit.
the music. Go back and look at that fern.
What fern?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You
Why
won't
would
want to
that
miss
matter?
anything.
Why? What are you talking about? Like, what are you actually talking about?
Wait, what? We're back at the office?
This is your fault.
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
No, oh my god, we're back.
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
What? No, damn it, no. I hate you so
You know
much.
what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
Quit trying to
Something
appeal to me.
exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Can I go in a different direction? I want to choose this. You're not giving me a choice, are you?
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
Oh my god.
Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley.
What
I'm
the hell?
ready for it.
I don't know.
No, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
It's impossible not to acknowledge something that is going completely haywire. Like, what are you doing? What are you... Oh.
Oh,
no.
Choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the
You're
answer
trying to
is
mess
clearly
with me.
yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Can I go this way? You're not letting me go where I want to. Is there like a key or something I can use to... to get out of here? No. You're gonna make me go this way. What the fuck is this?
Oh, hold up, what's this?
What?
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
I don't know if
really
that's
how
true
all this
necessarily.
goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing.
What?
Wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say?
Why
in all
don't you
of
ask
this?
me
Is
what
it
I
really-
want to do?
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't
me out of here.
restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't
Let me
do
out.
it. And the timer stopped?
Huh.
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The,
I don't know.
whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
I don't know. You're the one who makes the
So-
story.
Okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose
what
in
are we
some
waiting
way
for?
that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So
That's
I
true.
hope
That's true.
where
Life
we
is
are
about the
right
journey and not
now.
the destination.
We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Ultimately, life is meaningless until you
in the
make meaning to it,
meantime,
correct?
if
Okay. Alright. I get... no. Can't be back here. I don't want to be here. Get me
Already
out.
this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
You didn't say that the last time I was here.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nope.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Whatever, dude.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love
What is
a
happening?
room? I mean, truly, deeply, madly, love.
Didn't you just try to tell me I would never have a wife?
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Fuck you.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I'm running out of
Stanley,
choices
I think perhaps
here.
we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
I know it
There's
has.
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten
no,
about.
no.
Please.
What? Really?
I
I'm
was in
doing
the
what I
middle of
want.
something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that
Nope.
convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
I'm very
I don't know
convinced.
how to convince you of this, but I really
No
do
buckets past
want to
this
help
point.
you, to show
Is
you
there a
something
bucket somewhere?
beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Where's the bucket? Is there a bucket somewhere? It says no bucket past this point. I want the bucket. Give me the bucket. Huh. There is no bucket, is there? This was all a trick. Alright. What do you got for me?
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nope. No, he
I
did
still
not.
don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, I
Thank
heard you.
God, you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
You're doing
Don't you
this
see
to
that
me
it's
again?
killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
What? What do you got? What? No. Oh, there's two ways. This one's dark. And this one's dark. Is there's... let's just pick a door. Okay. Whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa, whoa, hey,
What are we
whoa.
looking for?
I don't know. Whoa.
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think... No, wait. Where are you going?
I'm going where I want.
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I'm not gonna jump. Don't worry about it, man.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
I'm thinking. Okay, I'm gonna mess with you a little bit. Maybe I don't go down the stairs. What do you think? I'm willing to think a little bit. Alright, what do you... Oh, wow.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
Nope.
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
That's fine.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
Look, just enjoy it for what it is, alright? You see that? No, no. We gotta keep messing with him. I want to put his emotions through the ringer repeatedly. I want to torture him the same way he tortured me. What do you think, sir? 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 Oh, this is different.
You are going to stay here, aren't you?
Maybe. Will the door close if I stay here? Nope. Nope, too late. Too late. Wow, I think he's fed up with me. He's not even saying anything anymore. Holy. Look, man, I just wanted to... You're not gonna say anything this time? Really? Really? Now you're passing the microphone to me to start the dialogue, hey? Alright, well here's some dialogue for you. I'm gonna walk around and keep messing with you until you don't know what to say anymore. I'm gonna... What's this? Huh. Interesting. I don't remember that being there before. Whoa. Alright. Anything left to say? No? Am I stuck? I think I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. Do I jump or do I stay there? Do I jump or do I stay there? He's not saying anything anymore. He's had enough of my shenanigans. I'm pretty sure. Ooh. To jump or to stay? Well, I'm in control now, so... I think because I have the choice, I will choose to stay. Whoa. Whoa-ho. Okay, now what happens? Now what happens now that I stay here? Can I just... No, I can't. Ah, damn, he thought of everything. Really? I'm staying here. Narrator? I'm staying. I don't think I have actually a choice as much as I thought I did. I think I do have to jump. Oh well. Here goes nothing. You're not even gonna try to convince me not to jump? See, I knew you were a piece of shit. You wanted me to die.
No! Oh, thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Sure. Sure. So what happens when I go into here, though?
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Okay. Okay. I'm not moving. Now what? I'm not moving, man. Okay. Does that include the mouse? I'm not gonna move. I'm not touching anything. Are you just waiting to see? Like, I see more colors. But nothing's happening. Okay. I don't think anything happens. I think I just have to... I think I have to do it.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Okay. Okay. I'm back. You know what? I'm going back. The hell with you. You've been messing with me for far too long. I don't trust anything you say or anything you do. What do you think about that, narrator? And this time, I'm gonna jump.
No, what are you doing? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Well, I went there and nothing happened. I was expecting something to happen, and it didn't.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Sure.
Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
Not really. I'm back.
I know you'll see. You'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Not really. Like, I'm waiting for you to show me something here. You're not showing me anything. All you're doing is toying with me. Okay, that's it. Got anything to say?
Perhaps not.
Okay. I'm walking slower now, too. Jeez, I must have broken my ankles. Well, you did only fall 5 stories.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Yes, yes you are. No, you're not reading it correctly at all.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
Don't act sad
now. You wanted to make a choice after all. Well,
I wanted the
one
choice.
Is yours.
Yes. I'm in control. You are narrating my story. I choose what happens. And I choose to jump.
Is it over?
God, I hope so.
It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Yeah. Okay,
All of
back
his
again.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, what's this? That's open. How do I get there? Ugh, it's just a trick.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, you didn't.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I sure did.
The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Guess this is the only way I haven't gone in the right
he
door.
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Nope, no he did not. Damn it. This guy really tries to force it out of me, doesn't he? I don't like it. I don't like it one. Oh my god, why is it so bright there?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
What is this? How to solve a dispute with a coworker? Let a ball up inside of you. Take it out passive-aggressively. Okay. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the hair and throw some B-level on all text. This will ensure a calm, productive work environment. Everyone's unique. You most of all. Aw, thanks, man. Thank you. So, now what? What else you got? Number of slides on the slides. Slides, charts and slides, charts. What is this? What the hell is this? Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Fuck this guy. Rates of increase in graphs per slide. Oh my god. That is a lot more graphs. No more charts, please. I'm begging, stop. The boss appreciation minute. On your boss's appreciation minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill in a triplicate and return to your... Okay. Solving interpersonal conflict. If you ever find yourself in conflict with another diligent employee, but more inclined to... Why did we hire you? Please take 2 people to start a fight. What the fuck? What are your dreams for the future? Mitosis, about metamorphosis, spring break. Hell yeah, spring break. Comatose. Oh my god. Football, lunch. Guess we're not getting fired. Okay, I think that's it for the slides. Broom closet. Oh.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Oh, there's quite a few things in there. What is this? There's 2
Coming
ways.
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, he did not. Oh my. Oh, what's this? I can't read that. That's too small. It's not fair. Some of us
But
don't have
Stanley
very
just
sharp
couldn't
eye
do it.
seeing.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed
Oh my God.
everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
That's not
And
why.
then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe,
What?
he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
What are you
All
doing?
of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no
What are you
reason
doing
at
to
all?
me?
None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example,
Such as?
why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
I'm not
Why
falling
did
for...
doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Yes,
No,
they are.
Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm
Damn it.
dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream.
I did not say
What a
anything.
relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an
Stop
explanation.
it.
His
I
co-workers
don't like what you're
weren't
doing to
actually
me.
gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life
No,
job pushing
I don't wanna
buttons.
go back there.
I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he
No,
imagined himself
no.
soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
What?
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
I've been saying this from the beginning.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts.
This is getting too deep. Stop
and when
it.
he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
Perchance
How
even?
could it be?
Mayhaps?
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
I think
Now,
you just like hearing the
voice
sound of your
speak
own
these
voice,
words
don't
was
you?
quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would
calm down, dude.
He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
No.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
What do you mean, wife? You literally were the one who told me what woman would want to be with you. You fucking piece of shit.
Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Are you on my side or not? Because, like, you seem to... Oh. Still here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up.
Oh
my name
God.
is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice?
Stop it.
Who am I?
Okay. Settle down.
Everything went black.
No. Don't do it. Don't do it.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Oh, shit.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Oh,
and although
poor
she
guy.
would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this.
What is
and in a
happening?
certain
What is
way,
this?
Seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
What? What do you mean she turned and ran? Oh my god, no!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I think there's only one other...
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Oh no! No, wait! No! No! No!
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra
my God.
Deluxe, a
Oh my God.
reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Okay.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable,
More.
delighting audiences the
Smile.
world over.
What is this?
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await
No,
in The Stanley
wait.
Parable
Wait.
Ultra Deluxe.
Wait, no, wait.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Are you? Are you truly?
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Okay, what's happening here?
Is it broken? What's going on here?
Oh.
Should we be moving somewhere or oh, there we go.
There
All right,
we
finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Okay, I'm with you. Let's do it.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if, oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Content. We live for the... Okay.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Okay, I'll play your game. Yippee! New content! We're jumping in celebration, of course. For new content. Wouldn't you jump in celebration for that? Can I keep jumping after? No, I can't. Oh. Oh no. Is that bad?
Is that it? Surely that's not
Probably.
all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness.
Maybe.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is
You'd
new
be
content,
surprised what
then I could
games
just
think
read you the
new
whole
content
dictionary.
they
There's 20 hours
created
of new
was any
content
good.
right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yeah.
Just be patient. Just be
I knew
patient.
there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for enjoying the new
That's
content.
it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Nice.
It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could
You
never
sure
have lived
did.
up to such expectations. If
This
you're
is your
still
fault.
with me, why don't we just reset the game?
No.
And we'll try to get
No.
back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
No,
No
I don't want to
frills,
do it again.
No gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
You're not my friend. Quit pretending to be it. Oh. Hello. This is definitely something different.
Psst. Stanley! Come over here! In the... Oh. You don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dog. Oh, never mind. You're not a dog.
You... What do you have? Coffee nut. Uh-oh. What did you do? What
Okay,
did you do?
You remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much
What?
better the Stanley Parable used to be. So
Okay.
I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Okay. Where are we, in Skyrim now?
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
This is something. Oh,
You see,
hello.
Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in
Good
October
times.
of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh,
I remember.
waste.
I remember. 2013. Even the clock says 2013, so it's what, 8:13? Okay. Smile because it happened. Don't cry because it's over. A trip down memory lane. $1 bill. That's all you got was $1 for this fucking game? Oh, wait, there's more stuff. Game innovation. Forgot this game came out in 2013. Am I that old now? New video game releasing today. Creator surprisingly down to earth. And I can't read the rest. This is getting too meta. Where am I going? Can I sit here? Aww.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created."
Ooh,
Did you
Dear
hear
Esther
that,
would be a
Stanley?
good game to play,
Every
actually.
game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now,
Okay.
it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now.
What do you
A
mean?
lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
With an hour? Well. I guess we'll see what's the hubbub, you know? What is all the hubbub? What's down here? Memories, maintenance. Oh. What's this? Knowing your city. Okay. I was there. My two favorite doors. Person of the year. Doesn't even exist. What is that? What is this room? What is this place? What the hell is this? Nice car. People play games because of what they can do inside them, and your game is very good at letting them know they can't do anything. Literally anything. I mean, really, though. I was literally complaining about that for an hour straight. Preparing snake oil salesman's routine. Okay.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Yeah. You know what? True. Why break something that's not broken? The serious room. Can I go in there? Why aren't you letting me in there?
These
What?
were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back.
Ooh, it's
to have
open
it
now.
all over again. Wait, hang on.
What?
I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley,
Reviews
it's a collection
box.
of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
They're probably alright. Oh shit, you just got
Honestly,
review
I could not
bombed.
be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny!
Whoa,
I'm not
let's
trying
calm
to be
down, let's
funny.
calm down, let's
I'm
calm
trying to
down.
make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
I think you took that review bomb a little too seriously. There's always going to be people that hate your work.
Okay, let's see what this one says.
Oh no, he's going to get more
Well,
mad.
the idea for the game is good. For someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can
You
tell
might
me
be.
if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear.
I don't
What
know.
an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
True, you are a
I
perfect
feel-
human being.
Like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
I wouldn't worry about it. Uh-oh. We got another one.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
Oof.
A skip
Sorry, man.
button. Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not
Yes.
if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Whoa.
That's my motto today, and it's always
Whoa.
been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button
Anything?
we shall have.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, what's behind this wall, though? Damn it. Fuck, you're getting too
And
meta.
here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts...
Wait, I didn't press it. I was on the other side.
You're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course,
Okay.
I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto.
Do I hit skip
Look,
again?
I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the
true,
sanctuary
you're
of
not the
time
same person
a
you were 10
monument
years
to
ago,
every
or
person
10 years
you've
in the
ever
future.
been, making every choice to which you've ever given your Greek gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once. That you are both making choices and not making choices, and that they are both
Paradox.
affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are and are not making them. Okay, at first, I was
What?
leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise label on this one. I think it has much more of a treatise vibe to it. But wouldn't you say that...
You're talking too much.
Well, there's sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh,
What if we do it again?
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time
Uh-oh,
the
the
button
door's
has been
gone.
skipping through is becoming
Door's
longer
gone.
and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any
I'm gonna do it again.
Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
12 hours?
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room.
I already
Stanley,
saw
the
that
door
last
is
time.
Gone. It's
I know it's
completely
gone.
I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked
I'm gonna press it
Oh,
again.
Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks.
It's been
I've
one
been
week since
sitting
you
here
talked to
all
me.
that time, just sitting here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing.
Pretty much, but I'm gonna press it again. Uh-oh.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had...
Yeah, well, think for some more. Uh-oh, I made him mad. Now you're just not here, are you? Goodbye. Uh-oh. 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 It's fucking broken. It's... get me out of here.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to
What
speak
point
to
is
the
that?
human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It
Shut up. Just shut up. There's really no way out of here, is there? I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. There's no door still. Am I trapped here forever?
The end is never the end, is never the end,
Oh,
is
no.
never the end, is
Oh,
never
no.
the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the
Calm down,
end,
dude.
is
Calm
never
down.
The end is never the end, is never the end.
Stop it. Okay, is that it? Is that all? Is there a way out yet? No. God damn it, dude. How many times do I have to press it? Okay. Alright. Place is completely falling apart. Goodbye. Oh. Well, that's better. I can actually see. Do I just keep pressing the skip button? What is going on? This is kind of cool. It's probably gonna teleport me to, like, Stray or some other game now. Oh. That's very unwelcoming. Now what? Now what do I do? See, look at that. I could be meta too. All of a sudden the lighting in the room changed. Very interesting. Get me out of here. I am trapped forever. This is very unwelcoming. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Does this skip button get... Okay. Braving new adventures. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Where do I go? What do I do? I guess just keep walking this way? I don't know. Oh. Oh boy. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, the end. The end
All
is
of his
never the end.
co-workers were gone.
The end is never
What
the
could
end.
it mean?
It's not the end.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
It's never the
Perhaps
end.
he had simply missed a memo.
It's never the end. New content.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
All right. Show me what you got. Show me what you've got. Give me a second. I need to get my Wawa. Sorry if it sounded a little bit weird. I had to move my mic out of the way to get my water. Open.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
There's another one? The end is never the end. Again.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what
Investor
fans
showcase.
have truly been asking for.
Alright. Well, tell me if I should be
Calling it
investing
the
my
Stanley Parable
TFSAs
2
in this.
is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra
Yes.
Deluxe? What does it even mean?
I
But
don't
the
know.
Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Ooh, what's this? What program are you using? Slideshow? Last PowerPoint slideshow I
Now,
used
to be
was
clear,
Microsoft
I haven't
PowerPoint
quite nailed down
2003.
what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Two eyes, two
I
ears, two
figure
nostrils.
that if I can loosely organize
took
a
the red
handful of
marker?
interesting
Me.
concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Just wait to the floor. New features. New content. New features. This is so exciting. This is so exciting. I willingly will go this direction. Shut up and take my money. Wow.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Okay. Go to the right.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long
Give me
as
the
you
bucket!
hold
Give me
on
the
to
bucket!
The many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms.
Give me the bucket.
To be
Give me the
honest,
bucket. Give me the bucket.
It's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Yes.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
Does
I
it?
think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Thank you.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they?
They do.
All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Yes. Now what? You want me to experience the Stanley Parable too? I'm
Does
experiencing
anyone
it.
give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Okay. Please, no screenshots.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
I took screenshots, by the way. Oh, shit. I'm taking screenshots. Hope you like it.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
That's not what I picked. What? What? What are you doing?
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Free, new, and easy achievement. Can't believe it's that simple. Free achievement. Get yours now. Pull the lever and receiving new achievement. No more steps. It just works. Get yours now. Where's the lever?
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yeah, okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken.
Hey.
I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature.
Give me the
Gamers,
achievement.
we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
What does this say? Give me the achievement. What? No. No. Give me the achievement. You said it was easy. You lied. You lied. Give it back. Ugh. You bastard. You lied to me. You said it would be easy. I don't even know what's happening anymore.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
I think we've seen the jump circle, haven't we?
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
Yeah?
Oh, well.
No.
I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
Are you kidding me right now? How was I supposed to know? Ugh. Bastard. Alright. What is this? Can you find them? Can you find them? What? What do you mean?
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect
What?
all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Oh. I can't see. I can't see. How do I get out of here? Help! 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 You've trapped me. What is this? What? What? How do I... Where's that going? What? Oh. Oh. Oh my god. This is getting way too meta. Give me it. What the hell is going on here? Collect them all.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
What? What do you mean? What? What is... What is... Consistent quality with just the right amount of change. No screenshots. I took screenshots. A whole new office. I took the screenshots. What are you gonna do about it? What is this? Epilogue.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Don't worry about it, man. Yes, we will figure... Achievement. Wait, hold on. I've been here before. What? What? Wait, I need to go there first. That's new. I'll be there in a second. What is this? What is over here? The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim.
Oh,
but of course,
come on.
in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this
I am not
feature.
Jim.
Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
I hate it already.
Here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
No.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim. Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name.
Yeah, well, that's too bad.
Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first.
No.
Now, allow yourself to become Jim. All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on? See, if you'd only played along, that would have been your name the button said. But no. Instead, I can't even think about it. I'm taking the Jim button away.
No! Why? Are you kidding me right now? You're such an asshole. Whatever, dude. If you want me to... What do you want me to do?
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable 2. They would appreciate what I've created here.
I guess. Oh well, time to go to the epilogue, hey? I'm gonna figure out what he wants me to do now. This is... Oh, never mind. I already walked there. I just saw the gym button and I had to do it. Infinite hole. It won't end. Really? Is there always something new every time I go up here to distract me? Well, regardless, I've got to see. I have no choice but to see. Opening rim, surrounding area, okay, yeah.
Stanley,
Oh.
here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games. You see, isn't it wonderful? One of
I don't
my
know
more
if it's that
ingenious
wonderful.
concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Press.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
Okay.
Do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Why? What'll happen if I don't?
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole.
So it's not infinite.
I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so
You
clever.
lied.
Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely?
Who said I
figured
wanted
the hole
to?
was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
I just wanted to spite you.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why
Yeah.
don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that
But then
worked
that
for
wouldn't
you,
be-
then go
it's
ahead
either
and press
infinite
the
or it's
teleport
not, though.
button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Are you gonna say anything if I just kind of fuck around, so to speak? Every pause button is a Roman numeral 2. Yo, just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I. I don't actually remember how to say it.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
I don't know if I want to see more ideas here. You've already been... Huh. They're actually... Oh. Damn it, dude. Well, I think you've showed me everything. So... Now... I can leave? Because that was everything, I'm pretty sure. No, that's everything. All right, what do we got up here? Settings World Champion. Do I... Settings? Okay. What? What it... This is the game, right? It wants me to do this? Okay. What? What is it? What is happening here? Settings World Champion. What? What? Alright. Fine. I'll leave. Okay, well, I guess this is everything? Well, that was interesting. What an interesting game so far. This is far too meta for me to... Epilogue. Didn't I go to the epilogue? You're making me second guess myself. That's new. Does this go up or down? Okay. Well, I'm getting out of here. I don't know what's happening here, but I'm getting out of here. Because this has gone on far enough. Yeah. Alright, I'm ready to leave. You'll let me out, right? Right?
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Sure. I'm ready. Are you? Ugh. Whoa.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
Here it is.
Yep.
I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
Okay.
Yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I
All
kidding,
right.
Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
Oh, you're
I
right.
wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own.
Well,
They would
you're
need
right.
The structure
You
and
are
the
right.
gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it.
Uh-oh.
I can take the original Stanley Parable
No!
and simply, well,
No!
insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
All
Would
right.
it possibly work? I suppose it
You
could.
tell me.
But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up.
Do it. Whip.
All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
What? What? What the fuck?
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Was I
Perhaps he had
supposed to
simply
skip
missed
that?
a memo.
Bucket.
Stanley picked up the bucket. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
The bucket's not talking to
And
me.
here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be. No,
It's true.
Never mind. The bucket was wrong.
He wasn't wrong.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Okay. All right. We've been
Still
here
no one
before.
was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Yes. Yes, we did. Oh my. Executive bathroom. Woo. To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to pick up just
We
one.
found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't.
You know
buy
I'm not
that
actually
sort of
looking for
habit,
these,
Stanley.
right?
God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Okay. I'll believe you. But, I don't know what you want from me. Ooh. Very, very nice, very nice. Okay. Boss!
Stepping
Boss!
into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him, always. The bucket would. And he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the
Yes.
keypad behind the boss's
No, I saw
desk.
it. I saw it.
Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
But yet you told me willingly.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the
Oh my
bucket
God.
guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
What is happening? There's another
Miniature
figurine!
Stanley figurine. This, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands?
I don't know what the
Stanley
fuck you would call
figs.
them.
What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Guess this is the only way I can go. Alright. Alright. You like hot
The
fudge
elevator raced
sundaes?
downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It
How's
would
the
be
weather
all
out
Stanley
there?
could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket.
Give me that.
Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Okay. We'll be okay. The bucket will protect
Stanley
me.
and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, But of course, Stanley and the bucket thought better of it and realized they simply had too much to live for.
Fuck you.
Nope. It's death for Stanley and the bucket.
Are you sure? Are you sure that it's complete death for me? I think you're
The
making
door
this whole
behind them
thing
was
up.
not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At
Alright.
this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Oh. Oh. Goodbye. Oh my god. What? What? But it's okay, the bucket will protect me, right? The bucket will protect me.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To
Uh-oh.
be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace
Uh-oh.
the bucket. But what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of
You're
kicked
writing
himself
this
for
into
wasting
the
so
story.
much time carrying
This
a
doesn't need to
bucket
happen.
everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
No, no.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end.
No,
as it
wait,
was crushed
wait, no,
violently
wait,
to
no,
death.
no, 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 no.
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this
Yeah.
one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
Okay. The bucket welcomes you to the grand exhibit. You are staying at the piece of knowledge. Much like the bucket itself, the human mind is frequently empty within a cavernous void. But through use of this exhibit in front of you, the mind becomes full and enriched and substantiated. Knowledge of the bucket and its history is the only true knowledge we really have. Will you take what you learn here out with you into the world? Will you accept an open mind what may be challenging about the information in this exhibit? Will you change the lives of yourself and your loved ones as a result of this exhibit? Or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you were, in ignorance and darkness? Okay.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a
25
bucket
buckets.
like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
What the hell is this? Cave drawing. Well, we know the buckets predate the existence of mankind. We do not know by how long. This cave drawing depicts early man's discovery of the practical uses of the bucket, by which time the bucket had already likely been around for several millennia. Notice in these drawings how the bucket is allowing itself to be used, having judged humanity worthy of its treasures. It's true. That's what the bucket is good for.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one.
It's true.
It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
The hanging bucket. This piece symbolizes the necessary relationship between bucket and humanity. However clear our grasp of the bucket may be, there is yet more that is always out of reach. This distance inevitably is for our own good. What? 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 Did I just walk out to that?
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
And what is it? No!
Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine.
No!
Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler,
No,
as
wait,
leader,
wait,
as commander of a
wait,
new world, a new
wait.
vision.
Fuck! Was that really necessary?
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
I agree. Inspiring meeting today in the meeting room. Bucket!
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
Waiting input. Input received. What? Okay. What is this? Where's the figurine? I heard there's a figurine. Give me figurine, please. Give me figurine.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Figurine in meeting room. In the meeting room. In the meeting room.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the... No, never mind. The
bucket was
wrong.
It's true. It's true.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to... And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite
Stop
door.
it. Is this the meeting room with the bucket? Ah, how can we find them? Trust the completionist instinct. Why wouldn't they just tell us something will happen? This investigation, this room, they feel pointless, to be honest. There will be a reward for finding them all. Large room of boxes? Stairs? Something to do with stairs? Somewhere both red and blue? Somewhere red and blue? All clues provided by employee 416. Where? Thank you. Good luck. Okay. Employee 416. Please tell me. There's nothing in here.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
No, we didn't. Figurine!
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1?
It's
Let me
pleasing
see.
to me, okay?
I'm sure it will come to me.
It's pleasing. Don't worry about it. Oh boy. I need to go back. I need to go back. Wait, what? Where's the... You can't do this to me. I started this company. Do you know how much I sacrificed?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
The bucket
Even
knows
now,
all.
In his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would.
Let's go.
And he knew
Always.
it. The two of
This
them were
night's
inseparable.
almost over.
At this point,
Honest.
Stanley was so absorbed
Let's
in the
make
tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket
This may
that he
last
didn't
forever.
notice the keypad behind the
Forever
boss's
and
desk.
ever.
Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
Ah, that was the issue here. Oh, oops. I thought I pressed it.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Thank
Was
you.
it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes.
It
this
sure
is
was.
certainly the most logical explanation.
That was the figurine. We go down to the mind control. Down to the mind control. More! Oh,
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
we sure did. What is this?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What
Yes.
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
What? This is all the monitors. All of them, right? Now what? Oh my god. This just can't keep happening. What? What is this?
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly
Ooh.
dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The
Why would you do
bucket
such
had
a
never
thing?
seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently,
Tears of joy.
reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Now give me
Was
this.
the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things
Fired.
does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
There's two
These
scenarios where it's
questions
fired.
raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
Okay.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket
It's
tighter.
never gonna be
His
in
one
somebody else's
friend
control.
In the entire world. At
Never.
this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
I trust the bucket with my life. What is this?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For
Okay.
he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good.
Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the
What?
bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Yes? And how are we gonna do that? What is this? What is this? Okay. What am I doing here? What? Waiting input. Okay. I got it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I broke the dam.
When at last they came to the source of the room's power, but at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls.
Uh-oh.
Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him
Don't
like
think
this?
so.
Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen. Birds.
Silly birds.
Silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
Those are some silly
Stanley
birds.
flipped through one video of silly birds after
Ooh.
another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world. The mind controls were only a facade to disguise its true intentions.
Hey.
Had the bucket known this all along? Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place.
What?
Living through
Why?
live streams of the silliest birds imaginable.
Well, I'd say
Of
the
all
owls or the
possible
penguins are the
paths his
silliest
life could have
ones.
taken, this one was surely the best. And
Actually, I don't think I
Stanley
can disagree with you
was
on that.
happy.
I really don't think I can. So what do I do? Oh. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to
Figuring
the meeting room.
find your
Perhaps he had
today.
simply missed a memo.
The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away
The end is never
as
the end.
Stanley
It's
embraced
never
the
the
bucket.
end. Is never the end. Stop it. They're all saying it's not the end. Waiting input. I've done another input. Interesting. Very interesting. What the fuck?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I did. I did the thing. Hey, wait a minute. I've been here before. Somewhere both red and blue. What? There will be cleaning of this wall required. I want to go home. I want them so much. Stop kidding yourselves. A large room? Lots of boxes? Is this some kind of game? There must be a point to this. And somewhere red and blue. 416. Who? Who's employee 416? Who's employee 416?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He
No.
considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired
Oh
for
no.
that. And in such a competitive
Not
economy,
this again.
why had he taken that risk?
No.
All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then, something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in
What
his
do you
arms.
mean?
Am I crazy? He asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all.
Where
That's
was-
strange, Stanley
where's the
thought.
red blue
Usually
door?
The bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these.
Oh, wait a minute.
He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort.
The
And
bucket
that's
will
when
always
Stanley
comfort
realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with someone
That's
else's
impossible.
bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from
What?
this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his
Stop
bucket.
this! Stop doing this to
Now
me!
he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. And now he felt himself floating
No,
off the ground.
not this again.
Gracious, he exclaimed. Without my bucket, I've gone
No.
truly mad. Where is it? I must find it.
No,
Far
I've
off
done
in the
this.
distance now, he heard it calling to him.
Stanley! Stanley!
It's me, the bucket.
The bucket!
Could it truly be? He rushed
Bucket,
forward
bucket.
from room to room, passing by one bucket after
Many
the
buckets.
next. None of them were his.
Lots of
None
buckets.
them were his special bucket.
Come to me, Stanley! Find me!
He had to find the bucket. He had to return
Many
to his
buckets.
old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along.
Oh my
It
god.
was incredibly painful. Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
God! What? You want me to find these buckets?
This
The
is
left-
the story of a woman named
No!
Mariella.
No!
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work.
Stop it with the
But on this
bucket!
particular
No
day,
more
her walk
buckets.
was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps
What
he
are you
didn't even
talking about,
realize
man?
He'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work.
Like
Which
not having her bucket.
would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself.
Heck yes.
My life
Heckin'
kicks
good boy.
ass. And she backflipped all the way to work.
Oh. It's an interesting way to celebrate, I suppose. Stop it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't know what
Stanley
it means.
decided to go to the meeting room.
Perhaps he had simply... Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
One of these computers has the input thing again. I know it does. But which one? It doesn't.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
It's never the
But
correct
Stanley
way.
had
You're
felt the
fucking with
bucket
me.
calling to
I don't
him,
like this.
telling him that
Stop
the
it.
employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Shut up.
Was no. Never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Right.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting
Room full of boxes.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Good,
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift
Wait.
all the way to the top.
Wait.
There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him,
Why?
of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Danger. Danger everywhere. Yes. Yes, you are absolutely correct. No buckets.
No,
Past this
stop.
point.
Look there on the wall, you see? There's a
I don't
sign
care.
right there. It
I
says,
don't care.
No buckets past this point.
I want to
Stanley,
get in
how
there.
could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless...
It is okay.
What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket?
You don't know either.
I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if
Fuck you,
that's
dude. Let
true,
me in.
well, my goodness. I think we have to do
Let
something
me
about
in.
it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
What? Why? Why would I do that? Is this a bucket?
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough,
What
right?
is happening
This should
here?
tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin.
What? What?
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket, not
You
an
bastard.
actual bucket.
You lied to me.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Incorrect. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
How the hell would I know that? It looks like a bucket.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
No.
Incorrect. This is a bucket.
Every answer is going to be wrong.
Item
Yes.
4.
Yes.
Is this a bucket?
100%.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
Hey, thanks, man. I got a talent. Can't you tell?
Is this a bucket?
Yes. Yes, 100%.
Correct. This is a bucket.
You just said the last one wasn't. You know what? Whatever. No!
Item
No!
6.
No! No, it's not.
Is this a bucket?
No, it's not.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
Asshole!
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
But... No, it's not.
Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true.
Well...
Is that what you think? Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
Yes.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
You
Stanley,
could
I
be.
can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry.
Oh.
But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game
No!
entirely.
No!
Okay, here we go.
Wait, no!
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything
Everything's a bucket.
Every single thing in the game was a bucket.
Even
Oh my
me.
God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game.
That's true.
So, tell you what.
No.
I'll reset everything, and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And
Okay.
we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who
Why?
knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
Alright. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply... Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone. Not with the bucket around.
I always have the bucket. I thought you deleted all buckets. How do I have a bucket? You don't have an answer, do you?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley
It's too
had felt
bad.
the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
It is. It
And here
100%
was.
is.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was
There's a
wrong.
figurine over here.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
I did not. I, in
No.
fact, did not.
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
No. There's a thing there. How do I get there? But
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend.
this is true.
So he
This
threw
is true.
himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
Thank you.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Quit it. Quit toying with me. I'll be back, Bucket. I need to go to the red-blue door.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
That's
Stanley
fine.
knew it
That's
perfectly
fine.
well.
We are fine.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Nope. Not even remotely
It was
what I
okay.
want to do. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. It was okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Uh-huh. Likely story.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Uh-huh. I bet you.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I need that.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Let's go
I
that way.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you
Beam.
all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you
do.
that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how
I
to
didn't say
convince you
that.
of this, but
I
I
didn't
really
say
do
that.
want to
You
help
did.
you, to show you something beautiful. Look,
Whatever,
let me
dude.
Prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give
That's
me a
fine.
chance.
That's fine.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through
figurine!
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler Anlarines. Very soon, you'll collect
I know where the
first
last one is.
and
I know
then
where it
the
is.
First number will
I know
equal
where it
the
is.
second number, and that will be it. We'll
Yes.
be different people by then.
Yes,
Different
we
in
will.
the sense that we used to have none of them, and now we have them all.
Oh, no,
You
no, no,
can't
no.
go
We only
back
have
when
5
you
out of
had no
6.
Figler Anlarines. None of us can.
Well, yeah. Yeah. I'll follow to the
Oh,
rest.
thank God you are willing to listen to me. You see that
Sorry.
I really have wanted you to be happy all this time.
you don't.
The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't
Yeah.
you see that it's
Yeah.
killing us, Stanley?
It's not.
I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here.
What?
Let me show you.
Show me. Show me. Where's the solution?
What do we want? What are we looking
No,
for?
not this again.
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right...
No.
No, wait.
I'm
Where are you
leaving.
going?
I'm getting out of here. I'm getting the other figurine. You will not
no.
stop me.
Stay away from those stairs. If
Don't
you hurt
try to
yourself,
convince me.
If you die, the game will
You
reset.
won't change my mind.
We'll lose
It's too
all of
late.
this.
It's too late. It's gonna happen,
Please,
dude.
no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
I will take
Please,
this
Stanley.
from you.
No!
Ah, ha, ha, ha.
No. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I
I'm
can't
not
go
taking
back to
anything
what I
away.
was before.
I want the
If you die,
figurine.
we'll both go back. Why
That's
are you
okay.
doing
That's okay.
this?
I need to get the figurine. That's why I'm doing it, man. Just give me a
Stanley?
chance.
Let's go back to the other room. My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game?
I do.
That you'll throw yourself from this
I
platform
want to get
over
out of
and
here.
over to be rid of it?
I need to
You
get
were
out of
literally
here.
willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
You don't deserve to
Am I reading
be
the
happy.
situation correctly?
You don't deserve happiness. I do. What?
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
Four
I
jumps.
just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
Yeah, it
Looks
was.
like you wanted to make a choice after all.
I
Well,
did.
this one is yours.
It's my choice. My body, my choice. And I make the choice to jump. And I have jumped.
Is it over?
It
It's
is.
going to restart, isn't it?
It
I'm
is.
going back.
Come back with me, sir. Oh, here we are. Well, I still need one figurine. How do I get that figurine?
The good old bucket.
Ah.
Just Stanley and the bucket. Off
Yes.
on another thrilling adventure
Me
together.
in the bucket.
Stanley
Me in
clutched
the bucket.
tightly
Me
to his
in
chest.
the bucket.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
It doesn't
But
matter.
Stanley had
It
felt
does
the
not
bucket calling
matter.
to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
No, it didn't.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go
Nope.
back to the meeting room.
No, I did not.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
How do I get-
The cargo lift, yes.
Hey.
Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Nope. Nope, we're getting the figurine.
And there it is. The last Stiggly Wiggly. Savor this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward.
It is a good job,
That
well
I'm
done.
proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So
Why not?
Instead, I'll just say it's done. We're all done here, and now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Okay. So what do you want me to do then? What would you have me do? Can I go down there without dying? I see that door's open. Oh. 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 What is this? What have I found here?
Okay, this is day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track.
Yes.
Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling.
What feeling is that?
And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure?
Calm down, dude.
I
It's
can-
just a bucket.
I can monetize it. Yes.
Okay,
It's
let's calm down.
unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket. This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get...
Is this the end of the game?
What's that? Who's there?
Jesus. What the fuck? What? Oh.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's just...
What?
It's those figurines. Those
What?
figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness?
It did. I was actually very
Yes,
proud
I
to
know
get all
you're supposed
6.
to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
Okay, but make it quick. Now remembering when Stanley found the collectibles. Nice. Very nice. Oh, what was on the door there? Oh, just the... Interesting. Okay, what do you want me to do?
Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea
Can
of
you
how many
find-
of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
What the fuck? What is this? What is this? What?
And here was a second Stanlerine. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the boss's bathroom. You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest.
Yeah, but
Back
why are
then,
you
I had
locking
no
me in
faith
here?
in you to find any of them. Let
Why are
alone
you locking me
6.
in here?
But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Okay. Hey, wait. No, wait.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini Stan? Can you remember?
My third? I think it was under the stairs. I think. Was I correct?
No. Under the stairs was the 4th place you found a Figanley, not the 3rd. Well, I guess perhaps I shouldn't be surprised. Memories like these are so precious and so cherished that they all just sort of blend together, don't they? You know what? If under the stairs feels like the 3rd place you found a collectible, then who am I to go making judgments?
Come on, you can't remember everything
Let's see,
either,
what
man.
came next? Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room.
No, we
well,
didn't.
I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
No, it didn't. Oh, I know where this one was. It was
This
to the
was
right.
the 5th mini Stan, and this one was really something special. It was by the red and blue doors. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion.
Oh, really?
Enjoy.
Oh my god, I remember when they did these videos on YouTube. What was that, 2006? And it's been 20 years? Oh my god, the time. And the fucking video effects. Holy shit, is this Windows Media Player? What is happening here? This is insane. What the fuck is this? That was an amazing video. This fucking Stanley Parable is meta as
Takes you
shit.
back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Oh. Oh, they both go this... I like the color red. Now what do you want from me? What is this? What are you doing?
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible,
Whoa!
the final figurine, right here in the warehouse. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others.
Yeah, it was the last
Who can
one.
truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other.
Now what do you
Except
want
for
from
the
me?
other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
What? Oh. Oh. You are in the present. The past.
And then there was no more.
Whoa.
Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, Memory Zone.
Stop it. Stop doing this to me.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop
What?
the loading screen. Isn't there some
Wait,
way we can
no.
stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the Memory Zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
It doesn't feel very good. Stop messing with me.
Okay, yes, this spot in the warehouse. I remember this. I
Yeah.
must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the Memory Zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
Yeah, okay. What are you doing to me? You're torturing me at this point. Oh, God.
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
Stop it. Fucking stop.
Yes, I love that video.
Yeah, me too. That is a blast from the past for sure. That takes me back.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room.
That's because you invented it. Would you stop with this shit already? I just want to
These
get
really
out
were a
of
treat to
here.
hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
What do you mean next one? We're just going backwards. Do we go this way? Oh. Oh. What the hell? What the helly? What the hell? What the helly? Yeah, I don't understand.
This was our
Figurine.
second Figley. Don't
Let
you
me out of
remember?
the bathroom.
Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going. This is it, the very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
Collect them all. Can you find them all? Can you find them all? Can you... No. No. What is this? Where am I? This is the jumpy room.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now. Look how
Are you?
much fun the past is. I want more. More memories.
Are you sure? No one lives forever, after all. Oh,
yes,
no.
the two
No.
doors.
No.
Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory.
No!
This one.
The fuck? These are the same doors.
And before everything else, there was your office.
Yeah, this is my
Was there
office,
anything
alright.
else? Was there something that came before your office?
No.
There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
But
Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy, and I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me.
What
He
is
would make the
this?
decisions. He would decide which way to go.
What is
I would
this?
cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh,
Yeah, you do.
He truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good.
Oh,
I did
God.
enjoy telling his story so very much. Okay, here we go. This is the story of a
No!
man named
No!
Stanley.
You're trapping me. You're torturing me at this point. You are legitimately torturing me. This is all intentional.
Someone
You like
was
toying
following
with me.
Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
What do you mean?
Where are we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine with him.
Stop this. Stop this immediately.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I did. I did go to the left. Am I a good boy? Am I a good boy?
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Yes, I know. Trust me, I know. Hold on. Don't close the door. Don't close the door. Okay. We're here. We're here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation,
yeah.
Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was
No, the bucket did not know.
guiding him?
I can't see.
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
What am I doing? How... What is happening? Help me. Help me. Help me get out of here.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
No, 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 no.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
Are you sure?
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No, this
At
is
point,
the way out.
Stanley
This
and the
is
bucket
where I
were
leave.
knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
I don't believe you. I think this is how it all ends. I believe it firmly in my heart of hearts. Trust in the heart of the cards, after all. Uh-oh. Take me, sweet death. Take me.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what
Yeah.
Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket
Oh my
everywhere.
God.
Farewell, Stanley.
Goodbye. No.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end as it was crushed violently to death.
Uh-oh. Wait, what? We're back here again? Again?
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but
Yes.
this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
But, wait, where did my bucket go? This doesn't make any sense.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
Maybe?
No
Why are you
man
being so
can
mean
own a
to me?
bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
I don't think so. I have the bucket.
But there is something we can do.
What?
Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
What?
Let Stanley die. Let him
This
be crushed
already
by the
happened.
machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We
This
can
is the
save
second time
world's
I've been
buckets
here,
from their
though.
treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
Did she say that the last time? I don't think she did. I'm confident she never did. Oh boy.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yes.
What could it mean?
I guess
Stanley
I'll find a
decided
way
to go
out
to
somehow.
the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't think so.
A good bucket, a strong bucket, a humble bucket, a committed bucket, a bucket of culture and distinction.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I did. I did.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office... Oh, Stanley, can you feel it?
What?
The broom closet. In coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Okay. Okay, I'm here. I'm here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Shut up.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket
Bucket
guiding
always
him?
knows.
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Yes, yes it is. We will reach our conclusion to the end of the game. Yeah. Yeah. I want to
Stanley
get out
and
of
the
here.
bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Yes, yes, I know. Now let me out of here. Let me out.
The lights rose on an enormous room
Yeah,
packed with television
I've been here
screens.
before.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to
The
themselves.
the bucket is not sentient. We both know it's not sentient. So stop that. Stop it right now. Just let
The
me
monitors
out of here.
jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped,
Yes,
monitored like
I know.
guinea pigs.
You're not giving me a revelation,
Bucket
sir.
had
I've
never
been
seen
here
anything
before.
like this,
We're
and
going
it
in
very nearly
circles.
burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Everything will always be fine. Trust me. I just want
Was
to
the
shut
bucket
this
under
place
the
off
mind control
and be
facility's
done with it.
influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
The bucket always
These
knows.
questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
The bucket always knows.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it.
His own life in someone else's control? Never! He squeezed
Yeah.
the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
The bucket is my friend. I put my life on the line for the
But
bucket.
here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy,
What's this?
or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the
What is
cold
that?
reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really
more
cool
buttons.
way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Yes, we will take it down. You and me, bucket. Nobody else. Oh, look at this. We found something. Where's the number 4? 1, 2. Worry about it. Worry about it. Okay. 3. There's a number 4 somewhere. Where is it? Where is the number 4? Tell me where it is. I know it's here somewhere. What? What? What is this? I see a button up there. How do I get it? Oh, whatever. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. But then there's 5. What is this? I've been here before, but what did I press last time? Was it on or off?
When at last they came to the source of the root,
Take that. Die.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
Is it over? Oh my god.
Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket
Yes.
had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy. Freed
narrator.
themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to
door?
roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True,
What?
it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and... What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley
Don't
and the
stop.
bucket not about to be freed?
Yes, we were.
Unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty.
Get me out of
Until
here.
finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave. Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket. who go
No.
to lengths
No.
to part with the bucket.
No!
No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But
What?
at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley
What?
gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
What? Are you kidding me?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I gotta go back without the bucket. I have to go back without the bucket. That's the only option. It has to be. What the fuck is this? I don't remember
when
that.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Yeah, trust me, I know. You don't need to tell me.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling
Yeah.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Oh no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Oh, god damn it, dude! Why? Stop torturing me!
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Yes, I did. You can't keep getting away with this. I'm telling you, this guy knows how to torture me in the worst way possible. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
This time I'm gonna turn it off and I'm gonna escape, right? Right? Please tell me.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
It's
Stanley
fine.
thought to himself.
It's fine. I wouldn't worry about
Did he have
it.
the strength to find out?
Yes, I did. I do have the strength. Strength and honor. Blood and thunder. You know, that whole
Now
shebang
the
and bang.
monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
No, it didn't. No, it
Stanley's
didn't. You're making that
co-workers.
up.
The lives of so many individuals
Let me
reduced
out.
to images on a
Let me
screen.
out.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Freedom means everything. Freedom is important. Freedom is good. Freedom is good.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Let me out.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes, it 100% is.
No. He refused to believe it.
Okay.
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
It was
Had he
100%.
truly spent his entire life utterly
Get me outta
blind
here.
to the world?
Get me out of here.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yes. That is 100% what I'm going to do. Man, this thing throws me for a loop. It has 1, 2, 3, no 4, but 5? Wait, what? That'll never open. That's fine. We're turning this shit off and we're getting out of here. We're gonna turn it off and destroy it. I want my freedom.
And when at last he
Let me out! Let me out! Last time it teased me.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Please tell me it's over. Please tell me it's over.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Please, please.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
It's fine. It's fine.
Where
Just let me
had
out of
his
here.
co-workers
I don't
gone?
care. Just let me
How
out.
had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange
Let me
building
out.
hold?
Let me out.
But as
Please.
sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
It doesn't matter.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Yes.
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No
You're right.
longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to
Yes,
know.
please.
It
Narrator,
was
just shut the
perhaps
fuck up and
the
let me
only
leave.
thing
Shut the
worth
fuck up and let me
knowing.
leave.
Stanley stepped through the open door.
The bucket wouldn't let me leave, but this time it will.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of a new path before him. This
Oh
was
my
exactly
God.
the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And
You're right.
Stanley was happy.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now. Oh, yes. 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 I beat the game. It'll always restart from the beginning. But that was a very fun, very stressful, very anxiety, very sad, and all the emotions on the spectrum this game made me feel. But I'm free now. And that's the end of the game. I hope you guys enjoyed the Stanley Parable. There's many other endings I didn't actually get the experience. But again, I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, leave a comment on what your favorite journey I took was, how you liked the game, if you enjoyed the content. But for now, I will see you guys later. Okay, bye!